Without the Holy Spirit, we are helpless to want what we ought to want and to love what we ought to love. In fact, we studied this very dynamic last week, do you remember? And we read how Paul kind of vented to everybody when he said, I'm frustrated, I'm not doing what I know I need to do. Remember that? And can't we all relate to what Paul was experiencing? But again, this brings us all back to the Holy Spirit and our dependence on him for everything, and even our own approach to the Bible and how we feel about it. Jesus himself said, truly, I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. In other words, Jesus was encouraging us all to become humbly dependent on him, just like children are dependent on the adults and the caregivers in their lives. And that's because humility is the pathway to satisfied hunger for the word and for the Lord and for the fruit of the Spirit to be evidenced in our lives.